Now at 9, some new rules that could make flying a little bit safer for you and I. They were put in place after an air traffic controller was accused of snoozing on the job. 2 airlines landed at Reagan National Airport in D.C. without clearance from the airport tower. They had no clearance whatsoever, but they said they had to because the pilots claimed they couldn't get in touch with anybody. The on-duty air traffic controller was allegedly zonked out. So now the FAA is saying 2 controllers must be on duty at the same time during late shifts. Now at 9, does hearing stories like this shake your confidence in flying? Does it make you think twice about flying?
Well, the fact that they're requiring 2 to be there now, it just seems like a no-duh situation to me. I mean, one person, you're going to rely on one person in the middle of the night to stay awake. I mean, of course, that's their job, but you got to have a backup. You know.
Well, it surprises me, not so much that maybe some of these airports would have one person, but an airport like Reagan, I mean, it's huge. That's a huge airport in our nation's capital. You would think that they would have 2 people. Maybe a smaller city, a smaller airport might deal with 1, but now, even in the small cities, we're going to have 2, and you know, it's going to cost more money, obviously.
I just don't get this because this is one of the most stressful jobs you could ever have. They're required to take breaks at extremely regular and short intervals, so if the one guy can't get a break, I mean, isn't that against the law?
Right. You wouldn't have one pilot in the cockpit. I don't think you should have just one person in the air traffic control tower.
Yeah, because they're managing a lot of planes, a lot of takeoffs and landings. Michelle Pennington on Facebook says, no bueno, scary.
Judy Thornton says, personally, I don't fly, but that doesn't mean I want a plane crashing under any circumstances. Find some employees that can stay awake.
Kyle Foxcroft says, I trust in the ability of the pilots enough that I will always feel comfortable flying. They go through a lot of training and schooling before they ever end up flying commercial planes.
Hey, Kyle, is that Kylie's sister?
No, I think we read his name before and we called him Kylie.
Yes.
He's Kyle.
Kyle's a dude.
We're clearing
He's a guy.
it up. Sorry, Kyle, we made a mistake. Stephanie Nelson says, why was there only 1 controller in that tower anyway? Blame that on the FAA. That's exactly what you pointed out, Rebecca.
Maggie Shaw says, I never have complete confidence on a plane or on a bus, in a car, in a balloon. If there's a wheel or a wing or a motor, something can go out of order.
Kelsey Dunmeyer says, I haven't flown in more than 11 years, so this doesn't affect me, but I have family, you know, who do. Very scary, but is anyone seriously surprised? Not this lady.
Kamala writes, the FAA should direct attention to this issue seriously. What if those pilots were not able to land those planes successfully? Those passengers would have been critically injured, or there may have been fatalities.
Elizabeth Kitty Lorenzo says, I'm flying to New York in 2 weeks. There better not be anyone falling asleep while I'm landing.
And
Laughing.
Richard says, I feel safe. I just won't fly at night.
Yeah, well, it's a scary situation. Paula just posted this about 30 seconds ago. I work night shifts. It's hard when your body is used to the daytime. There's no, I mean, all of us.
Right, well, we know.
We get up early in the morning. We're on air at 5 o'clock. We're here at 3:30 in the morning, so we know about that. But you still got to stay awake. I can't take a nap at
You
work.
fall asleep in the breaking news center?
Rebecca does. She takes a nap every morning at 7 o'clock.
I do no such thing. I move on to my 3rd or 4th cup of coffee. That's what I do.